Hey everyone, happy Friday, November 11th. It is Veterans Day, and just wanted to share with you six things that you probably should know about VA financing. Most people have some veteran that has served in different branches of the military over the years, some kind of connection with that. So, being Veterans Day, we just wanted to share with you some information that you can maybe pass along to them about eligibility for using VA financing. So, since 1944, way back at the end of World War II, 24 million service members have actually been able to take advantage of using VA financing for obtaining a loan. So I've got six things for you just to kind of share some insights and some tips on why you would maybe want to take advantage of using VA financing. The first thing that is probably the most obvious and the biggest benefit is that you are able to use a zero down payment with VA financing. So obviously, if it's a first-time buyer that's looking at a place, or if it's even someone that's maybe nearing the end of their homeownership journey, if they wanted to use their VA financing, zero down is a great way to go. You can keep cash out of your the transaction and keep it in your pocket. We've actually sold a number of homes for veterans, and they've actually gotten money back at closing. So typically, with any transaction, you're going to have earnest money, and you put down, let's say, $1,000 in earnest money at the closing time. They'll actually get that money right back because they're using the zero down financing. So it's a great, great opportunity, especially for first time buyers if they do have that VA eligibility. It's a great, great resource for them. The second thing is your eligibility. So how do you find out if you are VA eligible? There's a form, DD 214, which is the certificate of eligibility. You can go to the va.gov and research that and find out. You're going to need the branch of military, the times of service to pull that up. But if once you connect with a lender, they'll be able to point you in the right direction with that. So that certificate of eligibility, we've talked to a couple people that they served in the military. But for some reason, their record of service, they were not VA eligible. So it's very important to make sure that you get that DD 214 and the certificate of eligibility squared away before you get down that road of actually writing offers on properties. The second thing is with VA financing, zero down, there's also no mortgage insurance. So it's a government-backed loan, obviously by the Veterans Administration, and there's no mortgage insurance. So the payments are actually lower for veterans or anyone that's using that VA financing. So no mortgage insurance or PMI as you would have in a conventional financing, or with FHA financing, you might have what's called MIP, mortgage insurance premium. So the other thing that's a great benefit with VA financing is a lot of times those interest rates are lower than an FHA, or right in line with FHA, but definitely lower than conventional financing. So again, the government's backing it, so there's a lot less risk, so they can have a lower down payment and lower interest rate on those. So typically, they're about a quarter to a half of a percent less, and especially when we're in an increasing mortgage rate environment, it's a great resource to take advantage of. Two more things. Number 5 is you must use it for your primary residence. If you're looking at buying a secondary home, an investment property, vacation property, unfortunately, VA financing is not available for that. But if it's something, let's say you're going to buy a vacation property in Florida, Arizona, someplace south, and you say, you know what, we're eventually going to live there. Maybe it's a time where you take advantage of the VA financing and stipulate that it's going to be a primary residence for you, and you have to go through the guidelines with your lender on that. But certainly a way that you could take advantage of that VA financing again. The other thing too, the last one, number 6, is you can use it multiple times. It's not a one-time benefit for veterans. So we've worked with a number of veterans that they use it on their first house, lived in that home, they've refinanced and moved on to their next home, and they might be using it the third or fourth home down the road, just because the VA terms, the rates, the low down payment are certainly appealing to them. So 5, 6 things that you definitely want to have some insights on. We again want to say thank you to the veterans for your service and remembering everything that they've done for the sacrifices. My grandfather Robert C. Smith was a colonel in the U.S. Army for a number of years, and so just want to reach out and say thank you to Grandpa Bob upstairs, and anything we can do to help you or anyone you know that wants to get down the road to homeownership using VA financing, certainly reach out to us. 651-777-3434. Have a great weekend. Take care.